Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's budget setup video. Today we are going to be setting up our paycheck for the 8th of March all the way through the 21st of March. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. I normally stuff our cash envelopes at the end of the video, but I'm gonna do it at the beginning because Andrew, my husband, is waiting on me to film this video so he can go to the grocery store. He's gonna do some grocery shopping today. We have a really big block party coming up this weekend and we have to make lots of food. We're gonna get tons of popsicles for the kids, all sorts of things. So yeah, he's waiting on me. So I figured we would go ahead and just stuff those because nothing has really honestly changed with them. We put the same amounts in every 2 weeks, so we will fix the bills and and then we'll stuff them. So let's just, I don't know, does anyone else do this or is this just me? They end up getting messed up anyways, but I can't, I can't keep them that way. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do what we always do, which I have pretty much memorized by now. So for Mando and Cara, which there are like little fuzzies coming off of this thing. It's not hair, it's like, I don't know if you guys can even see that, but, okay, so they're gonna get $60. They have 65 currently, so let's grab another 60. And this is for food, nail trims, treats, bones, vet visits, all those types of things. So we have 125 in here now, right? Yeah. I'm like, oh, my brain feels like mush right now. 125. So we'll put that in there and they will be all set to go. We did get them some dental chews and stuff recently, and then some yak bones. They really love like the yak cheese. Piano, nothing is going in there. We will stuff this envelope probably next pay period, so that's good. Groceries is totally empty, so we're gonna put 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 62, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. And we'll double check this real quick. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, hang on. Did I miscount this? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. Okay, this is why I double check. So yeah, I'm expecting us to have quite a few like leftovers probably from the block party. There's gonna be tons and tons of food. So yeah, I think we're gonna be pretty set. 400 seems to be a really good number for us for every 2 weeks. It gives us about $200 a week roughly to work with, and it gives us enough to like stock up on certain things. We like to stock up on meat and eggs and just things that we go through a lot, bread, that kind of stuff. So that is groceries. Household is also completely empty. So we are gonna put 60 into household. That is all set. We might use that to get some water balloons for this weekend. Entertainment will be 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that will be all set. And we have quite a bit going on the next 2 weeks. We have, you know, the block party this weekend, but we're also going to go over to our friend Aubrey's house and like have lunch with her and stuff. And the kids have been asking to go to a movie. I don't even know if there are any good like kids movies out right now, so I'll have to like look into that, but we might just do like a movie date at home too. That's always really fun. So yep, that's all set. And then for babysitting, that is for Bible study nights. We still have 20 in here and we're putting another 20. I probably should have checked the envelope beforehand, but this will be $10 for this Thursday, and then we shouldn't have to put any extra cash in here for a couple weeks. So, but now we have 40 in babysitting. So that is all of the cash that we're gonna be using. So I am going to go give this to Andrew and then I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So admittedly, I have not done any prep work whatsoever for this, and I haven't entirely thought through my previous conundrum that I shared with you guys, which was like the rollover issue. So if we look at the 223 paycheck, you'll see that the pay period was not enough to cover everything for that specific pay period. And I got a couple tips from you guys to like split the mortgage up instead of half and half, do like 25%, 75%. So I think what might make sense for us right now, and only because like, I don't know, it's just the way my brain works for some reason, but when I think about the pay period, I really just think about the bills that are due within that pay period. And we could split up the Sienna and stuff too, if we needed to. Because here's the whole thing. If you haven't seen the video of when I set up the 223 paycheck, all of our bills, for the most part, all of our bills, I feel like I said that weird, are largely due in like the last week and the first week of the month. And they're big bills, right? So it's like our mortgage, solar panels is pretty big. Our car payment is pretty big. Well, very big. We just have a lot of bills due during that time frame. And so the last pay period of the month typically will cover, like for example, March 22nd, right? That is going to cover everything through the last little bit of the month and that first week of the month when most of the bills are due. So I think what might make sense is like, instead of putting money into savings like every single pay period, we might just like count whatever we have left over as rollover. And then maybe like, we'll just let that build and build, right? And I don't know, I'm still thinking this through. I don't know, but I'm thinking like, okay, we'll just let it build and build. And then maybe once a quarter or even at the end of the month, we decide like, okay, let's keep this much in checking, you know, in order to cover, like we should have a minimum amount that we always keep in checking, right? Like maybe an extra $1,000 or something for those pay periods where we're like, okay, we need a little bit extra oomph to get through that pay period. So that could be $1,000, it could be $5,000, whatever we end up deciding. And then, so we keep that minimum in the checking account, and then whatever's left in there beyond that goes into savings is kind of what I'm thinking. We're gonna have our tax return hitting our account. I don't know when actually. We met with our accountant. It went really, really well, and we're getting money back, which is fantastic. So we're planning to put a large chunk of what we're getting back to the car, and then we're gonna use the rest of it for a couple different things. There's a few different things we wanna get with it. All, I would say, necessity type of things, but it's not gonna be used like, we're not gonna use a ton of it for other like extra little things. But we're gonna use some of it for our checking account like balance, or like our miscellaneous savings, if you will, too. So anyways, when that comes in, I can definitely share that with you guys, like what we end up deciding to do with it. It'll be considered miscellaneous income. The other thing we're gonna have coming in soon is our reimbursement from our ESA. So I'm gonna submit all of Maddie's piano lessons from this year so far, and we should get reimbursed for piano lessons through that. So yeah, anyways, we'll have some money coming in, which is great, but I think that's the way I'm gonna set things up for now. So what I'm gonna do, let's get this going. I'm gonna duplicate this, and then I'm going to rename it, and this is gonna be our 308 paycheck. And then this, have I closed this out? that did hit our account. Oh, water and trash. I did find out the exact like amount for water and trash and when it's due. It's actually not due until this pay period, but I'm just gonna leave the money in the account to cover it from last month's pay or last pay period, if that makes sense. So, so yeah, okay. What am I doing here? I should have prepped for this, you guys. Bear with me, but I guess this is real life, right? Like, at least, I don't know. I feel like that's maybe helpful to some people who are kind of, I wouldn't say we're new to paycheck budgeting, but we're still just working out the kinks, you know? Like, whenever you implement a new budget system, I feel like it takes a few months to figure like out your groove with everything. And then our whole like tax situation and the fact that we may have owed for that and all that was kind of looming over our heads, and we just weren't sure like where we really stood financially in terms of like, do we need to set aside X amount to pay for taxes, or like what are our goals? Like, we're still trying to like kind of figure all that out, and I feel like we know what we want in miscellaneous. We want like at least $5,000 in miscellaneous, and that's to cover anything and everything from the kids need new clothes, the dogs, which Cara does, she needs a new collar because Mando has like, when they roughhouse, Mando sometimes will grab her collar, which is not good. We stop him from doing that, but he's like grabbed it to the point where it's like sort of tearing now. So we need to get that replaced. But yeah, so just like the random things, we may use that for a like staycation. Andrew and I were just saying that him and I want to go somewhere overnight, just the two of us, and we want to prioritize doing that every year. Not anything super grand or anything, but just like go hang out somewhere overnight, get away for a little bit, you know, just him and I time. I feel like we need to prioritize that for our marriage and all that. Just that time away, just the two of us, I think will be really good for us. So we were talking about doing that. We may go to Wisconsin this summer to visit my aunt and uncle, and we have miles built up on one of our cards to pay for the airfare, and we would likely stay with them. So I don't know, we would probably just need money for like food, and if we decide to like go do anything while we're there. I am going to erase, our income doesn't change, it's just our salaries, but I am going to erase this. And then when those come in, I will adjust accordingly. So yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking though for our miscellaneous account, and just always maintain a balance of $5,000. So if we take something out, we should work to bring it back up and all of that. And then of course have an emergency fund and start really attacking our car is kind of what we're wanting to do, is pay that off. All right, so then we have our April mortgage that we're gonna start setting aside money for. And that has not been paid quite yet because I am filming this Wednesday. And then I am going to erase all of this stuff. Use the bigger one maybe. And then we will refer to the calendar here, and I'll pull it up on my phone like I've been doing. And then I will erase everything that's not a cash envelope because we did take all of that out. This was actually 20. So I'll change this to 20. And then piano, we don't have. But then everything else, I have not transferred the money over to Andrew and I's Chime accounts yet. But cash we took out, gas, and then that. So now let's go ahead and start writing in bills. And let me erase this stuff over here and this up here. So this is 308 through 3 21. Okay, and we'll start writing in bills. I'm gonna pull this up on GoodNotes on my phone. And everything in green. So April mortgage is in there. We have 4 Sigma due on the 12th. And that is our coffee subscription. We get cold brew grounds from 4 Sigma, which is like the mushroom coffee, which we really enjoy. And that's $64.45. And then we have Geico Auto due on the 14th. And that is $153.24. And then $315 for State Farm, which is Andrew's life insurance policy. And that is $38.70. Then we have Disney Plus due on the 19th. Kind of like writing at a weird angle because I'm trying to keep my iPad straight. So it's just kind of funny, but anyways, $11.92. Ooh, except that did go up. So let me, yeah, $15.13. We still haven't canceled it. I don't know if we're going to yet. We haven't really talked a whole ton about it, so we'll see. But $15.18 is what we can expect there. And then $3.20, we have CenturyLink, which is our internet provider. And that is $65. And also on the 20th, we have Southwest Gas. And that's $31. And I think that is it for this pay period. Yes. So now what I'm gonna do is calculate the total, and we're just going to have this rollover is kind of what I'm thinking. And then once our return comes in from taxes and all that kind of stuff, we'll kind of figure out what we're doing from there. But yeah. Mommy's filming right now, Sweet Pea. You just want to watch me? Okay. Will you be able to be quiet though? Okay. Okay.
So, could you watch this eating popcorn or something?
I've got my little jewel bears here with me. Do you want to wave under the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, come here. She wanted to come say hi to you guys. So you just wave like this right here. Where Mommy's hand is. See where my hand is?
Yeah.
Put your hand there where Mommy's hand is.
Okay. Okay.
So she's here. She wanted to sit with me while I was filming my video. So, and who's this, Jewel Bears?
Jules.
That's Brooklyn.
Come on.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You wanna go with Daddy?
No,
It's okay if she sits with me.
Right now?
Yeah, she can sit. She's just saying hi and she knows to be quiet while Mommy's filming, right?
Okay, just
Yeah.
send her
Okay.
down when she needs to.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You wanna sit in your chair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jules, I was gonna make sandwiches, but there's only one piece of cheese left. So, do you want something else other than a sandwich?
No, Mommy can't have a sandwich. I could only have a sandwich.
Do you want?
That's all.
That's all. Do you want a peanut butter jelly?
That's the solution.
Dad, yeah, I want peanut butter jelly with my strawberry jelly and peanut butter.
All right, so we're gonna add up these numbers. So we have our mortgage, and then we have 4 Sigma, and then Geico, and State Farm.
It shows you just pressing the buttons.
Yeah, that's how you record. And then Disney Plus, CenturyLink, and Southwest Gas. So that total is 1,000.
I'll just put
100.
it in the microwave, but not making it.
Yeah, not yet. You can get it ready if you want. You can put it in, but don't push the button yet because it'll make popping noises while I'm filming.
Oh, that'll be not good.
Yeah. So we have $1,988.23 remaining there, and then we'll add up our expenses. So groceries and gas, household. So $770 is our total down here. Okay, so we'll subtract $770 from $1,988.23. So that is going to give us $1,218.23. And as I mentioned, I think I'm just going to have that be our rollover. So that'll get applied to the next pay period when we have those really big expenses all really close together. And that should help us kind of float through that pay period and everything. And then we'll just kind of see when we get our tax refund and all of that, we'll figure things out from there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to copy this total for bills over here. And I will copy the total for expenses, actually both of these. And I'm gonna erase that, paste, and move that over to expenses and move this to total remaining, and that will give us that amount. So, and then we're not putting anything to sinking funds, nothing to debt, and nothing to savings. So that is what the pay period is looking like, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed me like thinking all of this through and coming up with a plan. And I hope you enjoyed having Jewel Bears in the video a little bit. If you are a parent and you have a YouTube channel, you probably know how this goes. So, but I'm always really happy to have my girls working alongside me. We've been working, this isn't Mommy's office anymore, huh? It's where we all work together.
Yeah, you work when we work on that, but when I say help, you just come help right away, please.
Yeah, definitely. When you're doing your school.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, again, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Do you want Brooklyn to say bye-bye? Where did Brooklyn's nose go?
He did.
Really? I thought he had like an actual button for a nose. No? Did the puppies chew it off?
No.
No? He just never had one?
No.
Oh, okay.
He just has that nose.
Okay. Wait, do you want to wave bye-bye?
Wait, here, we're gonna say bye-bye. Bye!
All right. Bye, guys. We'll chat with you all later. There we go. Bye-bye.